Oh my goodness. No way, bro. No way. That's a joke. That is just a joke right there. Welcome back to Crestfall Island. Last time we brought the Qianzhousaurus to the park, and while they're doing fine, their current enclosure is honestly pretty basic. I'm not happy with it compared to our Dilo site. So today we're going to give them a serious upgrade. We're expanding their habitat, adding a cavern for the storm coverage, giving them more space, and hopefully making this area feel less like a box with dinosaurs in it and more like a proper Jurassic World exhibit. Let's make these predators feel at home. Alright, everybody, we are back, and we have done quite a few changes to this exhibit. We've added a new reservoir here of water. We've also got the gyro station moved over here, so it's a little bit more center to the area. We've got this nice little log that people can view, and there's quite a bit of people in there right now. And we've got this little cavern here, which is not done. We will continue to spruce it up on the inside, but so far, I am liking it. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. We've got the hatchery actually connected to this exhibit here. As you can see, it actually has a home. And we've got this area up top, which would be nice to have, some other exhibit, which can only be viewed from zip line or something else up top, which would be really dope going up there and everything, and then having a zip line that goes down. But this ensures that our zoo direction will go in this direction, which I feel is a solid plan. I did research the monorail station, and the plan is still to have one here as well as one here, which I could go ahead and get placed right now, but right now I see it as being a bit of a waste of money, considering we're not pulling in too much money. We're not pulling in a bad amount of money. It seems like they're not having an easy time getting to this guy. I'm not sure why. Every time I look, it says that, but apparently they can't reach the destination, which is odd because they really should be able to. I think if we remove some of these guys, maybe they can reach the destination now. But yeah, no clue here. Seems like he's not even trying. I'm sure you could, buddy. Let's go ahead and go see if we can. Just go ahead and get this done ourselves. He was doing it just fine earlier. It's very, very confusing why he's not able to do it right now. I know everything's pretty compact over here, but he should be able to get in here somewhere. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we need to remove some of these plants around here. Let's just go for scenery. Everything else we'll turn off. Maybe we should probably delete some stuff over here. Leave this a little open. and add some pathway. I didn't know they were solid. I'm very surprised that they're actual solid pieces. Now, though, he should be able to head in there. See if we can find him. There he is. So he's having a little bit... He got himself stuck. Alright, is that in a tree that I can actually delete, or is that... Yeah, it is. Alright. I might have been the one to get him stuck there, but we'll pretend like that didn't happen. Now he can just head right in, though, and get these things. And it may be a little awkward for him to do, but that's why he's on a Jeep. I do wish... Holy cow, there's a lot of people here, isn't there? I do wish that they could, like, just walk. Part of me wishes they could, because I really like having compact areas for, like, guest activities and stuff like this. Like, it makes sense for everything to be pretty close by. Gotta fix our Lego store there. But now I think he can reach it if he just goes through that way. We'll add, like, a little dirt path or something. But for now, there is one thing I forgot to do last episode regarding here. Let's see. Something was floating. There it is. This guy. Oh no. Oh no. Undo. We need to get this guy right here. There we go. I think I deleted a fence there, which would have been very bad. But as you can see, we've got a little area here. This is where the trains will be going, the metro stations, and we'll go ahead and decorate this place as soon as we get them in. But right now, we're just going to focus on this side area here and get this completed. I don't know if we need to add any more actual shops. It looks like this shop is full. Well, not full, but half full. This shop is also half full. This one is full, and this one is full. So this one is a shopping, food. So the food amenities full. Shopping is not full. Food amenities half full. So we've got about... we need another food amenity, or a drink amenity, that's for sure. Because we've only got one. Where's our third one? Here it is. So we've got about 1.5 amenities for space for everything. So we need to add another, like a McDonald's or something. I don't know if I have any downloaded besides for the Volcano bar, which could be over here, honestly. Little Volcano bar. I think that would be like a perfect spot for it if I could just intermingle it right here. And I think I might. I think that'd be a good spot for it, considering it's... Let's go ahead and see how it looks first. And I do like that. I think this could be suited better. And a way to do that would probably simply be just to rock it up. Simply put. Something like that would do, honestly. And then we could simply just, probably just rock this whole side here too. And just like, yeah, maybe not. We'll do that. I think that is fine. This little area here is steep enough where dinos won't be able to go up it. But just in case, we'll add something like this. And rotate it to where it's like that. That'll give it a little bit more steepness. But here we've got the area. I think we need to add a little bit more around it just to make it fit a little more. And then we can come back to it and see. I think that looks pretty good. And then we could also add like a T-Rex here on the side, I think, or up top. What about up top? Let's see here. Get the feet up. Something like that. And boom. I do like that, though it is not centered. And I think it would be best if it was actually looking at the actual people. So something like that instead. That way you could see the whole body. I do like that. Then there's also the Spino, which The Spino could be like over here instead. We could get a smaller rock and put it down. Um, or I could also just do like a monument or something. We need a smaller rock than that. This one is a little stubby, but I do like it. But yeah, it's a little much. This one would probably work perfectly. No, it would not. It's a little too big. I think this one upside down is pretty flat, so we'll go ahead and flip this upside down. Yes. And see if we can make this work and do something like this, and then we can get a little bit of triage over here as well as right here, and get some other things just sprinkled around. We'll make that look better in time, but for now the important thing, where is it, is getting this guy sat up here to where he can look nice and happy. I think, yeah, we'll have to probably pin him down. See if we can get it to where he aligns to surface. That way, that could be probably the easiest way. We can do it there. That looks pretty good. I'm happy with that. T-Rex up top, this guy to the side. We need to get some lighting in this area, but we don't worry about that just yet. This thing does not have power, therefore it's not functional, and it's also quite away right now, but I do need to... Can I, like, wiggle this to where it's just, like, a nice curve? That doesn't look too harsh, does it? I think that looks alright. I'm pretty happy with that. That way it's just one path going through. There's nothing really over here that guests would be going to anyways. It's really just facilities. But we need to add a backup generator, probably in this area too. Just because it's good to have them around. And let's see. I think we can do something probably right on this side. Just have it just so, let's see, probably add it like right here, right? Just do something like that, and then we can get a path up to it, though it is kind of hard to actually get it connected. So maybe we won't worry about it. We can just do some like scenery or environment and get a like dirt looking area going towards it, soil possibly. We can just do something like that, as well as maybe on this side too. That way it looks a little more used up. We can do the same thing for this area as well, just get it looking like that. I'm not sure why this is all that color. Did I do that earlier? I must have. But anyways, this apparently took all of the guests over there, so we're gonna have to... Oh, hello.
Then stop looking and get it done.
So we aren't in a rush to do this, but it's kind of good, isn't it? Because I do not have them yet. I need to research the baby bacon, don't I? And I don't remember where that is. Right here? Right here. Yep. So we can get the ground nests going. We'll just send them all on there so it's really quick. We can get a ground nest in this area so that they can start making babies. Because now they have a ton of space. They should. Yeah. They have a ton of space to where they can get some baby making. And I might want to limit it to where only one couple can actually make babies. Maybe this is the male. That's the best. So we'll keep 4. 2. What is your... You only have fit and you're aggressive, which is not amazing. This one also has fit and is intolerant, which I think is worse than aggressive. Definitely just worse than aggressive. Or no, it probably isn't as bad as aggressive. Yeah, it is, because this one just dislikes other species. Intolerant just makes it to where they attack the people more, which I don't like. So we'll do... Is that a male too? Yeah. We'll probably keep this guy from breeding if we can, as well as this one over here. And we have 3 males? Is that right? Oh, we do. We do have 3 males. So the ones breeding will be 4 and 2 by the look of it. And apparently it can't breed, but that is just because it doesn't have any anything to go to, I believe. So are you medium? Yeah. Okay. So they require multiple nests nearby, which if we could put them in here, that would be great. I don't know. Oh, Lord. I don't know. I don't think that would work, would it? We might just have to go with good old regular. Ugh. I can't believe they require medium nests. That's very surprising to me. We could just put the nest over here. I think we could add one, like, right here. I'm surprised they can fit in this thing, but if they say they can, I'm just gonna go ahead and allow them to. So we'll add that nest, and then we need to add a few more. So let's take a look at what the other ones are looking like. This one's like a tree stump one, which I guess is okay. We can put it next to this tree, maybe. I'm not sure why it's closing out whenever I go in here. And then this one. So do they need more than? Yeah, they need 3. That's what I thought. And then we could do another one, I guess. The tree disappeared because I got rid of it. But we could do another one of these right here. Then I could build up the rocks around it to make it look like it's more in depth. The only issue is that the rocks are a different color. It doesn't match the biome that we're in, which is really a shame, but yeah, it's just I don't see it really working. Instead, what we could do is just get some trees around it to like hide it a little bit, just because I know they don't actually need privacy, but like you may as well try to cover them up just a little bit, right? It only seems fair to me. You can do something like that. Are those actually in the ground? No, of course not. Align to surface. Turn that on, please. Not sure why. Every time it just shuts off. But we'll do something like this. Get another set of trees around this one. And get a couple bushes around it as well. Probably. I don't know why I'm doing that when I could just go over here and do this. Confirm, duplicate, and move this over here. Now we've got a good amount of actual stuff that we can do here. And we turn rotation on. That way it actually rotates the stuff. But we can get pretty close to this without actually intruding. And we need to flip this around, I think. So that doesn't hit it. But we can do something like this around it, which I think looks pretty good. We can have that there. And then we can do something like this. Hide these as well. I do not like the... I wish they were biome specific, to be honest. Like... But I'll try to find some things that might be better. If you have any, feel free to leave the code or whatever it is down in the comments. And I will look at them, because until I learn how to do it myself, obviously, I'm going to do what I can. Another thing is, I think, having a little bit of barren. I believe they're barren. Yeah. Having some barren land here would probably make sense. Just some, not boulder waste, but barren wilds probably makes sense in this area, considering they walk around here a lot. As well as like just throughout. It really needs to just be like a simple pathway going from one side to the other. That way it looks like it's been pretty used up. And then we can get this to be a little more pasteurized as well over in these edges. But other than that, I think it's pretty good. I will go ahead and add this back, actually. It doesn't look like it spurs too many trees. One thing I'm not sure about... Ooh, it looks like they're going to baby make. Patrol inaccessible. They're having trouble still getting to this guy here. And this one is not making any money now. Apparently we've lost people, which is surprising. Another thing is I can actually upgrade the paths. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. See overcrowding. Looks like we're not actually overcrowding too much right now because we've got other areas that people can go to. But we'll go ahead and just expand these a little bit. And we'll get this circle expanded too. Yeah. We'll go ahead and do that there. And then do this as well all the way down. Yeah. I think that's fine. Looks good. Yep. Alright. So now, let's see here. Look at this. Volcano barbecue and grill. That's pretty sweet. Oh, there's people up top too. That's dope. Alright, and then we got this, which will hide. I wish I could do a pathway easier to it. I wish it actually required a pathway, to be honest. But it does not. So, this tree actually fits so well right there. I like that a lot. It might block. Nah, it doesn't. It looks pretty good. It does block looking there, but they can't even see it either. This needs maintenance. That is true. We also need to probably add a ranger post on this side. So we'll go ahead and do that. We'll place it right here. And then we'll also get another maintenance post around this area. Probably put it, if it lets me. Can I put it over here instead? Yes. Okay. Then we'll need to add another one over here. But really, we can just move this one, I think. Because I don't think this one really has any importance over there. Yeah, so we can just add it closer to this building. So this is maintenance 1, I believe, went here. So we'll go ahead and do maintenance team 1 there. And then maintenance team, probably maintenance team 1 here as well. No, I do not want to see the gyrosphere. And then this guy has, well, you're right here, Ranger Team 11, even though he's our first Ranger Team, because every time you delete it, I want to see this, please. Thank you. Ranger Team 11 will go here, and MVU will go here, and the Capture Team as well. I think the Capture Team is set to go over here, just because I do, nope, it is not. So we will set that. I don't think I have much of a worry of these guys. I think these guys hit more. I do like this little exhibit. This is like basically the intro. Like you come in and you see some dilos. They're the intro animal, but these, it needs to be a little more special. You know, number of visible dinosaurs from Tor is only 3, but when they have some babies and stuff, we should be rocking. We could also add a couple animals, and I was thinking, which yes, I am working on the Carno and the Giga, though we will probably not do them too soon. I think over here, actually, connected to this habitat would be dope. We'll also figure something out for this. I was thinking about, even though this does go down, so maybe not. I was thinking about just expanding the actual area up here and going around. That way this cave looks like it goes in. And I might expand it a little bit, but not the whole way. Let's see. And we've got 3 Qianzhousauruses. I believe that's how it's pronounced. Qianzhousauruses. in this nest. We'll definitely wait and see what they look like as babies, because I have no clue. I'm currently working on the Giganotosaurus here, and while we're at it, since we can only do 2 here, we may as well go ahead and send him there. One thing, I don't think I have anybody that can really research anything. Yeah, it does not look like it. We could research some diseases, just get them out of the way so we don't have to worry about them too much in the future. But yeah, I think we need to add a path at the back of this as well, just because, I don't know, I think that makes sense, really. It should probably not have been a big one, though, so we'll go ahead and change it to a small one, just because I don't think there's any need for that. And then we need to get some scenery around here. I think we can add one here and one here. The terrain is really off. Let's go ahead and flatten the terrain here first. And then smooth it off over here just to make it look a little better. It looks like that is a little odd with the way it's pushed up against there, but we can add a few trees, which was the plan anyways, to really hide this little malfunction here. I do not want... Let's go ahead and align the surface again, just so we're straight, and then I can just fix this here by adding a few trees. We'll do 3 palms there, maybe 4 or 5. Just add a row, maybe. Just a nice row of palms, and then we can do the same around this area. I think we'll add a little bit of space, and we can add like a little dirt pathway, or even just like a... Nah, because they won't be able to climb through the rocks, or drive through the rocks. So we'll go ahead and do a little rock, or we'll do the dirt. Little dirt here, and then we will go back to the foliage. We'll go ahead and add a tree here, some trees back here, and some trees over here. Then we'll add some other trees around this area as well. And we'll do this. And then we can get in here and do a nice little thingy here. And get that going as well. Looks like a lot of that actually got hidden from the thing. I wish there was other options besides these. I know I could just go in and like be, oh, I can just do anything really. I could put a big cactus and stuff, but I want to stick to the biome foliage. I think that just makes sense. So let's go ahead and actually, one thing I know I need to do is probably add a bit more decorative items here. Let's see what else we got. Or no, we got this. This little area makes sense, as it is a little separated. So I think that's good as is, really. Obviously, we'll add a little bit of the... Obviously, we'll add a little bit of this, though. So I probably should just go in and finish that up, because it is a important task. And yes, this is about all it takes to make this look a ton better. I did not put you there, buddy. Then we can just go like all the way down, really, with this. And then like in between we can add some of this stuff. And then we can add some of these as well, just to add some variation to it. But for the most part, it's just some like nice grass and stuff. And it's okay that these are like in the air because you can't tell. So it makes it look like it's a little higher than it would be otherwise. And then for over here, it's like we need to add a couple other things. Let's just add a few of these. And then maybe like one of these right here. And then obviously we'll have to stay clear of that. But we'll go a little lower. And then go back to being higher here. There we are. We need to add probably one more right there. Alright. I think that looks good. And there's some other spots here. So we probably just keep this going right here, to be honest. This whole area is like disconnected, and I want it to kind of stay that way. We can add a tree maybe right here. I think that'd be a good spot for it. I do like that. Yeah, we'll do a tree right there, and then we can get some of these in between here just to kind of make it look a little less dead. I do like adding, because there's these little like just not really connected all the way, so adding some like tiny little things here in the dirt kind of makes sense to me. Do something like that too, and then we could even like, or no, we'll leave it at that. We'll also, maybe we'll undo the big one and some of those. Actually, we'll undo them all. I don't really like them there. It doesn't make sense for this area, but that does look a whole lot better. This area, I mean, really probably just do the same thing, but I won't worry about it right now. I'm pretty happy with it overall as far as the look of everything. Transportation and all that stuff, I don't think is too much of an issue yet. It looks like our fossil extraction is complete. We do not have any more fossils either. But
unwell dinosaurs have little hope.
Yeah,
of
I think that's
surviving
all
long-term
for this
in the
episode,
wild.
guys.
This research is vital to
We'll
their
let
future.
Kajal speak over us here. But the Giganotosaurus viable genome is available. I think we will pour into this area though and start getting some herbivores rather than going into the higher depth carnivores over in this area. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all of those things. It looks like these people are not too happy. Oh, we missed it. Our juveniles are here and they do not have any meat. Let's go ahead and plop one down over here. And we'll plop one down over here as well. That should be plenty for them. I do like how they're over here. Where's another one? This guy right here. So, adult males. Apparently, we need 4. Do we not have enough adult males? That's odd. Oh, too many males. We have too many males for the... Dang, so for adults it doesn't matter, but for kids, they don't want too many of them. Now, this guy is on contraceptives, so we probably need to release this guy, and you'll just have to... Dang, are they all boys? Okay, so we got 2 girls that are babies. So this one we'll have to rehaul. Let's go ahead and do that first. Can I... What? I thought there was a button here for quick access, but I guess not. Go ahead and get him, and... Are you the contraceptives? You're the good one. You're the other bad one. Well, you're not that bad, but I can't have them here, which is going to stink quite a bit. We might just want to release a couple more, don't we? Dang, look at this guy, Giganotosaurus. Looks dope. And the Carno. The Carno I do want to add fairly soon, but right now we need to get to some of the more boring animals. Maybe not the Ed, but some other guys here. Now, as far as traits go, I haven't unlocked anything, and these are the new traits by the look of it, which look experimental to me. I've not messed with any of this. The DLC did just come out, So if you want to see me play the, I think they're all gonna be female. If you want to see me play the story, just remember to let me know down in the comments. Nighttime. What? That's cool. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and do females. No gene modification. Hopefully they come out without the trait of aggressive and intolerant. They're all bad. They're all so bad. Oh wow, they're all so bad. They're all intolerant. They are all intolerant. Oh my goodness. Discard. I do think having another entrance, though, would be probably a smart thing. We can just add it over here. That way, these guys can just go in rather than going all the way over there and in. And then these guys might end up using that anyways. I'm really happy with this. Holy cow. This is much better than it used to be. However, it looks like we're done with that. So we can go in here, get the genes, get... Which one is aggressive? No clue. I guess we'll have to find it. But yeah, let's go ahead and get that done real quick. So synthesizing dinosaur. We can get the Ed. And we can do... Oh, I can't even do it. Oh, okay. So it takes 6. And I do not have 6. An experimental trait is overriding another trait. Oh, so tolerance, you don't even have to worry about tolerance if that's the case. So 70, well, a 50% increase. To where they're just tolerant. They won't mess with people. Save. Let's go ahead and get these. No traits. What do you mean no traits? You're lying. Alright. Let's just get everybody on it. You don't do anything for me, so never mind. Oh my goodness. No way, bro. No way. That's a joke. That is just a joke right there. So it broke. What did it break?
If something is bothering the animals, we need to figure
Doesn't look like
out what.
they can get out.
Get on
by the
top
look
of it. Panic isn't
I
a
think
fun
it's
thing
just
for
joking.
any living creature
I
to
don't
feel.
see it actually able to get out. That was a rough one. It spawned it right on top of everything. A lot of stuff needs repaired. Ton of them. But like the gates and stuff is still working. So I'm not sure what the issue is. Oh. Alright. Things are going pretty well. Where is my helicopter at? Genuinely. Where is it? Circling? Why are you circling that? Go ahead and just go away from any of this. I need you to stop these guys right now. I just like how, like, the moment it opens up, they all just know, like, there's an opening somewhere, and just beeline for it. And this guy's just chilling, isn't he? He's having real big trouble with that one. But everybody was safe, got put in immediately, so there shouldn't be any death here, besides for my own people. And it looks like it's been fixed. So we'll go ahead and do that again, and we'll get everybody back in here, please, and thank you, you terrible monsters. I'm gonna put them all over here, just cause, and then let's go ahead and like look down here
The
and see.
tornado has now passed. Please resume your normal activity.
Asset transportation underway. Transit has commenced.
I wish they could all just pop up at the same time. That would be great, but they do not, so sadly have to be patient waiting. However, here they come. There's 2 of them.
Attention personnel. We have detected power outages across the site. Available personnel, please respond.
Bro stood on business immediately, running off.
But you still did a great job.
So this will cost us $244,000 just to rewild these guys, but we don't need them. So they're going to go ahead and get out of here. And we'll see what these guys have. Hopefully some good traits here. There's all 4 of them. And they're all positive. I don't think we'll do tolerant. I'd rather have tolerant than fit. I think we'll do these 2, even though I do like the black one. We got another green one, and then this like white and yellowish one. So current population is 5. We've got 3 boys, but they're about to go away. Here we are with our new Qianzhousauruses.
I couldn't be certain that joining this group would actually lead to helping the dinosaurs, but man, am I glad it is.
Pretty guy
And
right
really,
there. I actually
that's
like this
mostly
white one
down
a lot.
to your good work.
It's too bad
Thank
Lewis
you.
is talking, but that's okay. We've got 4 here. I believe 4 is the male. Yeah, so that's fine. Alright, but as I was saying, guys, remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed. If you have any recommendations on how I can make this look better and get the rocks actually like up in a reasonable way, because right now it's kind of odd. This is not finished up here. We will decorate it a little bit more once we get up here. Same with down here. Once we start this area, which will probably be next episode because we're going to be branching this way, we will go ahead and add the metro system. We'll add one here, one going this way, one going that way. But for now, we're just enjoying our Qianzhousauruses, our beautiful gyro station, and these little critters just running around everywhere, which is a beautiful sight to see. This area looks so much better, especially this side here. We might have to figure out something on this side and maybe just cut it and do something else here. But I do pretty well like it. We could also expand this a little more, make it a little bigger, which might be a good idea actually. Or just cut it to where it goes like a circle right here, and then leave this as just empty space because we don't need to fill every area. But yeah, that's all, guys. Take care.